Lisa, what are you doing this Friday? Want to go out to dinner?
I got plans, so sorry. I gotta get back to work.
It's Yakamishi. He's annoying the receptionist again. She's clearly not interested in him. How can he not see that?
I'm Atsushi Usami. I'm a 26-year-old businessman. That's my colleague, Yakamishi. He was always causing trouble for everyone around him.
He's pretty good at his job, but still.
How about this Sunday, then? I know this really nice place. It's got a spectacular view of the city. Mr. Yakamishi, good morning. I gotta ask you something about work. Come on, let's go upstairs. And the new employee should be here any minute now. Hey, stop! I'm talking to Elisa! Dude, why did you interrupt me like that? I was talking to Elisa! You were bothering her. She's got stuff to do too, you know. Whatever, jerk. We were on the same team, so I tried my best to keep my eyes on him, but he didn't like that.
I'm Shiori Sato. Nice to meet you.
Say hi, everyone! Can you show around the office? Got it! We had a new member joining us on the team, but then... Why does she have to be on our team? Stop being a jerk. We're understaffed as is. We know all the help we can get. I know we're understaffed. That's why we don't have time to teach the new employees. And other departments send their useless employees to our team. So annoying. Training idiots isn't easy, you know.
He's such a jerk.
Miss Sato, I'll be in charge of your training, so no worries. Yakamishi's attitude was making her nervous. The next day, things started to get more awkward. You're still working on that? What's taking so long? Get a move on!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not this again.
Hey, I got this. Don't listen to him. Yakamishi, he's pretty good at his job, but he's not very good at teaching others. Don't worry, I had trouble with this too when I was starting out. You'll be fine.
Thank you, sir.
It took me a few hours, but she memorized everything within a few hours. Sato was a fast learner.
I forgot to eat lunch again. It's 2 p.m. already.
I'll just get some stuff from the vending machine. Our company had this food vending machine. The food there was pretty good. I rarely had time to go out to lunch, so I usually ate stuff from the vending machines. Maybe I'll get some salad and noodles. Oh wait, I had noodles yesterday. Maybe I should eat something else. I was standing in front of the machines thinking about what to get, but then...
Hey, Mr. Asami. Thank you for helping me out this morning. He just won't stop, you know?
No problem. I know, right? He's such a troublemaker. He's always like that. Someone has to stop him, so... You eating lunch or something?
No, I'm just here to get some coffee.
Oh, okay.
Well, have a good day.
Thanks, you too. I ended up getting some grilled mackerel. I started eating at a table nearby. Then the lady from the vending machine company came and started stocking up the machine. But then, Yakamishi walked in. I think he was trying to get some food from the vending machines. What are you doing? Can't you do that at night or something? People are still working here, you know. This is like the third time this has happened. What's wrong with you?
Sorry, I'll be quick.
Screw it, I'll just get something else. You're so useless! Get out of my face!
Sorry.
Not this again.
She hasn't done anything wrong. It's past 2 p.m. already. Most people don't eat lunch at this hour. And you know she comes here every day around 2. The schedule sheet is right next to the machine. So what? You can't just do everything by the books. People like her, they don't think. They don't use their brains. But I guess that's why she's stuck in this dead-end job. That's enough. You can't talk to people like that. And by the way, this company is doing pretty well, you know. Their market share is increasing by the day. So what? She's just an employee there.
Why is he always like this? I wish he'd stop.
I'm done. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Idiot. Sorry about him. Hey, I really like the noodles here. I eat it almost every day.
Thank you, sir. We're adding some new noodles to the menu next week.
Oh yeah? Can't wait! You're too nice, Usami. If you ask me, you're way too soft. Guys like you don't make it far in a company like this. So I should be a jerk to everyone like you? I didn't know what to do about him. It was always upsetting everyone around him. But then one day... Usami, Yakamishi, I know it's Saturday, but I need you two to come into work tomorrow. You can take the day off on Monday. That weekend, we had to go to work on a Saturday to attend this meeting. After the meeting, as we were heading back to the office... So tired. Let's grab some lunch. Alright, I could eat. We stopped by this restaurant near the station. I've been asking Elisa to go on a date with me, but she just won't say yes. Clearly, she's not interested in you. You're just annoying her. You have to stop being such a jerk to everyone. Especially Miss Sato, the new employee. She's useless. She takes forever to learn anything. And she never speaks up. She's always mumbling. It's annoying. That's because you're always being a jerk to her. She's a pretty fast learner, too. She's gonna be a real asset to our team very soon. I know it. Whatever. Besides, she's ugly. If she was hot, I'd probably be nicer, but... Don't say things like that. And another thing. Why do you have to be so hard on the lady that stocks up the vending machine? She's just doing her job. She's so inconsiderate. Who cares how I treat her? She's just a loser stuck in a dead-end job. I don't think so. She's pretty good at her job. And it only takes a few minutes. Why can't you just wait? If you keep treating people like that, you're gonna hurt our company's reputation. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I don't know why I was eating with him. I just wanted to get out of here. But then, these three women walked in. And one of them was the girl at the reception. Elisa! Hello! What are you doing here? What are the odds, huh?
Ugh. Hey, Mr. Usami. Thanks for taking care of my sister. She says you're always helping her out at work.
Your sister?
He's a really good teacher. I was pretty nervous on my first day, but he made me feel welcome.
Wait, Sato? Is that you? You two are sisters?
Yeah, I wear glasses and set my hair differently during work, so...
Wait, you two are sisters?
Mr. Yakamishi, I'm sorry that you think I'm ugly, but I don't think that has anything to do with work. As for my voice, I'll try to speak up more from now on.
What? I never said you were ugly!
Yes, you did. We heard you. Also, you're always yelling at my other sister, too. I guess we're just not good enough for you.
Your other sister? Wait... You're the lady that stocks at the vending machine! What?
Yeah, thank you always for your business.
This is my older sister, Ayaka.
You're always wearing that hat, so I didn't recognize you.
I know I always come at the worst timing. I'm sorry.
What? No, maybe I was a bit too hard on you. I didn't mean to upset you or anything.
Look, if my sister bothered you, I apologize, but don't ever talk to me again unless it's work-related. I thought I made it pretty clear, but just for the record, I'm not interested in you, so if you keep this up, I'm gonna talk to my boss about you.
That shut him up.
Hey, Mr. Usami, you like noodles, right?
Yeah. I really like the noodles from the vending machine. Sometimes I eat it 3 times a week. I gotta eat more vegetables.
Well, in that case, you wanna come over to our place for dinner? We all live together and we can all cook, so... Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Cool, I'll join you guys.
I don't think so. I want to be able to relax during dinner.
Yeah, you're not welcome.
Yakamichi didn't say a word after that. I guess he got put in his place. I told you this was gonna happen. A few days later, Yakamishi was talking to the receptionist again. He seemed really desperate. There's been a misunderstanding, I'm telling you!
Sorry, I got work to do.
Come on, we gotta get to work. We got a meeting with the manager first thing in the morning. Then, when he walked into the office, the manager stood up and said, Yakamishi, come with me! About an hour later, he returned to his desk. Did you hear? The company that does maintenance work on our Xerox machine, they filed a formal complaint against him. He was being a jerk to them, and they weren't the only ones. He was doing this to all kinds of people. I think he's in a lot of trouble. Can't say that I'm surprised. I warned him this would happen. You gotta clean up your act, got it? Yes, sir. And stop hitting on the receptionist! After that, he finally cleaned up his act. He stopped bothering the receptionist. Then, that Friday...
Hey, are you busy tonight?
Not really. Why?
Then come over to our house for dinner.
You sure?
Of course, my sisters would love to see you.
After that, I started going over to their house for dinner a few times a month. Then one day, Elisa asked me out on a date!
Don't tell my sisters, though. They might get jealous, so...
I'm Koki Hitano. I'm 28. It was a 3-day weekend, so I decided to go camping. Ah, feels so good! Gotta love camping. Really helps me take the edge off. How about here?
Someone's here, though.
Why is he by himself? He must be a loader. What the? Oh, this can't be good.
Hey, stop being rude.
Sorry. Come on, let's set up the tent.
You sure? If he sees us having fun, he might get jealous and start crying.
Then he'll move. He doesn't even have much stuff, so it'll be easy.
They're gonna set up tent here? This is my favorite place.
Sorry about my friends.
Huh? Oh, well, at least she's normal.
I'll try to convince them to move somewhere else, so just give me some time.
Okay. Is this your first time doing this?
Yeah. My friend likes this anime about camping, and he said we should all go camping, so we decided to go yesterday.
Yesterday? How did you get all your gear in time?
Oh, he ordered them online.
What the? He didn't even take it out of the box?
Nanami, what are you doing? Help us set up, come on.
Hold on, guys, maybe we should move.
It's okay, really. This place is big enough for everyone, so...
You sure?
Of course, don't worry about it. They seem like beginners. I'm kind of worried about them. I should probably keep an eye on them and make sure they don't end up hurting themselves.
Thank you.
Come on, let's party! Let's show that loader how it's done!
Stop being a jerk.
I'm just kidding. They look like college students. They probably thought I'd move away or something, but I didn't really care. I didn't have time for their nonsense. A few minutes later, I started cooking lunch.
How do we set this up?
Read the instructions!
But it's written in some different language. I can't read this.
What? What are we gonna do then? I've been there before. They tried all kinds of things, but nothing was working. I was almost done with my lunch. Looks delicious! How are they doing? Oh, that can't be good.
I'm hungry.
What is that guy cooking? It smells so good.
Come on, let's make something to eat. We can set up the tent later.
Yeah, good idea! How are we gonna cook, though? Not sure what he's using, but we don't have anything like that. What?
Huh?
Don't you have any food?
I thought we were gonna have a barbecue party, so I brought some meat, but it's all raw. Wanna eat some raw fish?
What? You're joking, right? Settle down, guys. Let's not fight.
Amateurs. You guys need some help?
Oh. Forget it. Let's just go home.
Yeah, this isn't for us. We should have never came.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, let's just go home.
Guys.
Whose idea was to go camping in the first place? I heard you were inspired by some anime series.
That was us.
Yeah.
I see. So you guys tried to help them out, huh? Well, you came all this way, so might as well have some fun, right? Y'all came here to have fun, right? Come on, let's eat. My treat. Come on.
You sure?
Yeah. So I invited them over for some lunch.
So good.
Yeah, it tastes even better when you eat it outside.
Sorry we were so rude to you earlier.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry too. Sorry.
You guys college students?
Yeah, we're juniors.
I see. Well, you're all adults now, so from now on, don't be rude to others like that, okay? Having friends to hang out is awesome, that's for sure, but there's nothing wrong with doing this by yourself either. Sometimes it's good for you.
Yeah. Okay.
He's so mature.
Yeah. We ate so much. You sure this is okay?
No worries. I knew you guys were in trouble, so I made extra. Helping others out? That's what camping's all about. All right, so what do you guys want to do now? You want to go home? Or do you want to give it another try?
I want to stay.
Yeah, we came all this way, so...
Could you help us?
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you! So I helped them set up their tent. That night, I let them use my stove and we all cooked dinner together.
How did you learn to do all this?
My parents loved to camp. They always took me camping when I was a kid. It taught me everything I had to know.
Cool. In terms of gear, what else do we need to buy? Got any recommendations? We're still missing a lot of stuff, so...
So, you want to go camping again, huh?
Yeah! What about you guys?
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I don't know if we're ready to go on our own. I wish you could come with us.
Maybe we could all go camping together then. What do you think, Mr. Koki?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, come on! Can we get your number?
Oh boy. I guess they like me now. The next day, I taught them how to start a fire and cook. I also taught them some camping etiquettes. Rules on how to throw garbage varies by each camping site. It's also important to keep your garbage to a minimum. Next time, don't bring your cardboard from Amazon, okay?
Got it.
And at night, always keep quiet, especially if you're with friends. Your voice travels pretty far, so keep that in mind.
Got it.
Mr. Koki, I got bit by a mosquito. Got medicine for it?
Right here.
Thank you.
Always bring bug spray and stuff, especially during summer.
Will do. Look, it's a beetle.
Mr. Koki, thanks for everything. You really saved the day. My friends were so rude to you, but you helped us out anyways. You're so mature.
Well, you were very polite to me, so that's why I decided to help.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were polite to me right from the beginning. I can tell you're the mature one in your group.
I guess. Sometimes they get out of hand, so...
I know how that feels. I was just like you when back in college. And I got tired of it and stopped hanging out with friends after that. Anyways, glad everything worked out for you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
A few months later, they invited me to go camping with them again. Camping by myself was fun, but this was pretty fun too. We became good friends after that. I never had anyone to go camping with, so this was kind of nice. I never thought I'd see the day, but I guess you never know what life throws at you. This is nice, and fun too. but I still like camping by myself. Maybe I should go next weekend.
Can I join you? I know you said you wanted to go by yourself, but…
Oh, Nanami!
I've been meaning to ask. Once I graduate, maybe we could go camping together. Just the two of us.
Us?
Yeah.
Sure.
Really? Yay!
A few years later, we started dating. Nanami was really polite and kind to everyone. I kinda liked her from the beginning. We started dating right after she graduated from college. A few years later, we got married. We went camping every chance we got. When we have kids, they're probably gonna grow up to be campers. My name is Riku Nishino. I'm a 27-year-old office worker. I live on the 5th floor of an apartment building, and there's a very beautiful woman living on the same floor.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Wow, she's so beautiful today. I'm so lucky to see her in the elevator. Today will be a good day for sure. She lives on the same floor in the same apartment building, and we go to work at the same time, so we often run into each other in the elevator. We only greet each other. On the days I see her, my soul gets purified, my vision becomes brighter, and I feel happy for the whole day. She is that beautiful. But her room is on the other side of the elevator in the center of the apartment. I thought there was no way I could ever hope to get closer to her. One Friday when I came home from work, I heard a noise from the room next door, which was supposed to be empty. Huh? Did someone move in next door? This apartment building has thin walls, so it was quite noisy when someone lived next door before, even though it was quiet for a while after that resident moved out. But, well, I guess it goes both ways. My living noises could bother the neighbors, and I've never complained to the previous resident about their noise either. I thought I would somehow get used to the new neighbors' noises again, but…
Oh, come on, let's go! All right, my horse won. Did you see that?
Wow, she sounds scary. I wonder if the next door neighbors are horse racing gambler. I can hear them yelling, "I won!" from the next door all night long. And I lost. Looks like a woman who likes to gamble moved in next door. She seems scary. I don't want to meet her if I can help it. It was a little hard to sleep, but I had the next day off, so no problem. My Saturdays and Sundays started and ended with games. As a gaming nerd, I often ended my days off by immersing myself in games. Wow! The zombies are moving faster after the update. Oh, but this gun's base damage increased. Lucky! Alright, I think it's time for lunch.
Wow, so cute. Cute cat. Let's name her Lilia.
Huh? Cat? Is she watching some cat videos? She was so excited last night with a horse race. Does she have a heart to think that cats are cute?
Here, you want some pufferfish?
Pufferfish? Is it okay for cats to eat pufferfish? Can they eat sashimi? Wait, does she have a cat?
It's good, isn't it? Chew well.
Come on, this mansion doesn't allow pets.
Huh? What? You're gonna give me something? I can't have rotten meat.
Wait, does this person have rotten meat in her room?
But what should I do about the old man's bad mood?
Huh? Is an old man in a room too?
Should I bury or drown him? Which is better, Lilia?
She's a psychopath! Oh no, a tremendous monster moved in next door. My neighbor also seems to be off on weekends, and I hear these psychopathic remarks through the walls all the time. I was shaking and playing games to distract myself in case they came to greet me, but fortunately they didn't seem to come to greet me. Alright, no one's here. I don't even know what she looks like, and I would prefer it that way. Oh no,
The neighbor came out of her room!
Oh, good morning.
What? That super beautiful office worker? She just came up from next door! Why? Isn't there a gambling crazed psychopathic woman living in that room? Don't tell me that this office lady who looks like a goddess of light with a gentle spring breeze is my neighbor. No way.
I'd like to ask you, do you like games?
What? Yes, I do.
Oh, I knew it! I thought you might since you sound like you're playing games from next door.
What? Did you hear my voice? I'm sorry. I wear headphones when I play games, so I didn't realize my voice was loud.
I understand. I also tend to be loud when I'm playing games. Did you hear my voice too?
What? Games? So, it was a game when you were yelling my horse won?
Oh no, did you hear that? I just started playing horse racing games and I got hooked. I don't have the courage to actually bet on horse racing, but it's fun to play if it's a game.
So those cats were a game too?
You heard that too? I'm sorry. I'm addicted to this game called My Kura.
Mycora! Yeah, you can own cats in Mycora, and they eat pufferfish. And you can reduce the number of villagers. In other words, all those remarks were from the game. The remarks of people who are playing games. If you don't know they're playing games, it sounds like they're a dangerous person.
What? Did you say something?
No, nothing. I play Mycora too.
Really? Wow, I'm so happy to have a neighbor who likes games. I'm glad I moved here.
Oh, by the way, you lived on the other side of the elevator until the other day, right? How did you end up next door?
I'm sorry, I didn't get to that part yet. I used to live in room 501, but someone in room 601 above me did something to the room, so they had to repair the floor in 601 and the ceiling in room 501.
What? What did they do?
So I moved into room 501, which was temporarily vacant. I thought I would talk to my neighbors since we often take the elevator together in the mornings, but…
There was no scary person living next door. And I found out that the beautiful female office worker I admire likes to play games just like me. This is totally my luck.
May I ask your name? I'd like to play My Kura with you if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm Riko Nishino. I'd love to.
I'm Rei Tsushima. Nice to meet you.
Then we enjoyed playing online games next to each other for about 4 weeks until Rei-san had to move back to her room. I'm really looking forward to coming home from work these days. I get excited even when I'm in the office.
Me too! Having a gaming friend next door is a fresh and interesting development that makes me nervous.
I sometimes think we don't even have to use headphones to talk to each other.
That's for sure. But let's try to keep it in check so we don't disturb the other residents.
We played games together every day when we had time. And then, the day came when Rei-san had to move back to her room after the repairs were done. So we won't be neighbors anymore.
Yes, we live on the same floor, but I feel a little sad.
Me too. I'm feeling a little sad. I won't be able to hear Rei-san's cries of joy when she gets a good character in the middle of the night.
Riku-san, you heard that too?
I can't hear the voices of the rooms opposite from mine so well, but I can hear the voice of the room where you live. It was the same with the previous residents. Maybe the walls are thinner here than in other rooms. Actually, when you first moved here, I heard you yelling in excitement at horse racing and thought a scary gambler had moved in.
What? I'm sorry?
No, it's okay. After that, when I talked to you and found out that you were talking about a game, I was relieved. Becoming good gaming friends with you is a good memory. If you don't mind, even if you go to the other room, can we play games again when it's convenient?
Of course, and, I like table games and card games. And I have a lot of them in my room. If you like, we can play those games in my room next time.
In your room?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Of course not! By all means! Let me come and visit you!
Yes!
Me and Rei-san hit it off, and after that, we played games together whenever we had time. And as I started visiting Rei-san's room, we naturally became a couple. Currently, we continue to go to each other's rooms to play games while also talking about marriage. We are planning to move out of this apartment and find a place where we can live together. I always saw you waiting for the elevator and thought you were beautiful.
What? Really?
Yeah, but you're so beautiful, I didn't think I could get any closer to you. So I consider it a miracle that I get to be with you.
You're overreacting.
I'm not overreacting. I'm seriously grateful to the resident of room 601 for moving you next door.
Oh, I'm grateful for that too.
My name is Koki Nomura, 29. I started working for a bridal company right after college. 2 years ago, the company decided to open a new business, a wedding hall based on the concept of resort weddings. I got to participate in the launch of that business. I've been working as a manager ever since.
Thank you so much for today. I am so happy to have had such a wonderful wedding.
It was a wedding to remember. I'm so glad I had my wedding here.
It was an honor for all of us to celebrate the beginning of your happy life together.
The last ceremony of the day was successful. Thank you for your efforts, manager.
Manager Nomura, thank you very much for your hard work too. Is everything going well with everyone at the meeting?
Yes, everything is going well. We have a new client signing another contract today, so it's gonna get busier and busier. To be honest, when we opened this place, I didn't expect it to become so popular.
When we decided to build this new wedding hall, some people laughed and said, "Who's going to use such a prestigious wedding hall nowadays?" With the economy in recession, I understand what they mean, but once we opened up, many people came to us and said, "I want to have a wedding at a place like this." We were not wrong in what we were aiming for. Let's continue to work hard so that we can fill people's weddings with the best moments.
Yes. Now this wedding hall is a place where women long to be. Then one day, wedding planner Sato-san...
Manager Nomura,
We have a customer in trouble. They want us to have a ceremony with extra options for the regular price. I explained that we can't lower the price of each plan, but they claim the cost wouldn't be that high to begin with.
All right, I'll discuss it with them. Where are the two?
Well, the groom seems to want to negotiate without telling the bride.
What? Apparently, the groom wants to have a big ceremony that fulfills the bride's wishes. But he's having financial difficulties and wants to haggle, without the bride finding out. I went to the private consultation space to talk with the groom, but... Huh? Is that you, Koki? There he was, Daichi Kano, my ex-best friend from college. He was the man who took my girlfriend away from me 6 years ago.
Manager Nomura, do you know Sugawara-san?
Yes. And where's the bride?
I asked the manager for help, so I think she is being taken care of.
Then Sato-san, please go there and ask the bride what she'd like to do. I'll handle this over here. It has been a while. I didn't know you were working here. I mean, I haven't heard from you at all since we graduated college, so I had no idea what you were doing. Right. When I was in college, when Daichi took the girl I liked, that was a shock to me. Sorry! I really like Hitomi. I knew she was your girlfriend, but I couldn't control my feelings. I know I did something unforgivable. You don't have to forgive me. But I don't want to give Hitomi to you either. Hitomi, you prefer Daichi?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Daichi.
All right. If the two of you have that much feelings for each other, then I guess I'll just have to step out. I think Daichi really liked Hitomi. And Hitomi must have thought that Daichi would take better care of her than me. Their love was dramatic, like the main character in a drama. The person in the relationship first, which was me, was just a supporting character. I had nothing against them, but it was hard to see them happy. So I left my hometown when I got a job. I had no idea what they were doing after that either. Where's the bride?
Yeah, it's Hitomi. I wanted to call you to let you know I'm getting married, but I didn't know where you were. Oh well, it's quicker to talk if you're here. For the love of my best friend from college, make it cheaper.
Make it cheaper? Daichi, that's not like him. Daichi comes from a wealthy family and used to be a lot more flamboyant. That we cannot do.
Huh? Why not? It doesn't cost this much to get everything ready anyway, right? Most of it will go into the wedding hall's pocket.
If you have a budget, we will propose a plan to meet your wishes as much as possible within your budget, Sugawara-san.
I want a ceremony like this catalog. But then the person in charge came up with a ridiculously high estimate for this wedding plan, since it includes all the options.
That's our top-of-the-line plan. So the price will inevitably go up.
Hitomi adores this plan. I want to make Hitomi's wish come true. Cooperate with me.
We may be able to make a plan that satisfied the bride even at the regular price. Would you be willing to discuss this with the bride?
Are you holding it against me that I'm getting married with Hitomi? That's why you won't help us, isn't it? It's been 6 years. You're such a pathetic man.
That's not how it works. All options and other costs are as listed in the catalog. And we are not offering a reduced price to anyone.
I heard you're the manager, but you don't even have any authority. You're so inflexible.
Daichi, you've changed. You weren't like this back then.
Fine. We won't be asking you anymore.
Daichi!
Oh, Daichi, listen. Koki is working at this wedding hall. I saw Koki's picture in the catalog for the top plan.
I met Koki. We're leaving. We can't have our wedding at a place with such bad service.
What? Wait.
Sugawara-san, please wait.
Ha! You think you could be a model? A female model is beautiful, but you don't look good with her at all.
Even if you say that, the woman beside me is not just a model. She's my wife.
What?
Yes, I am the bride in that picture, and that picture is from our actual ceremony.
You were able to get this plan for the ceremony.
Hey, Daichi, what's wrong? You suddenly said you wanted to talk to the wedding planner alone, and you didn't come back at all. And when you came back, you're angry.
I don't think we'll be able to have the wedding you want at this worthless place. Well, it's only natural that a guy like Koki is the manager. Let's find another venue.
What?
Wait a minute, Daichi. Why are you making all these decisions by yourself? Did you ask her opinion about having the best plan at the regular price or finding a different place?
What? Daichi, were you really barging that recklessly?
It's a once-in-a-lifetime wedding. You always wanted to have a wedding here, and I wanted to give you the best wedding.
But that doesn't mean you should go out of your way to bargain and cause trouble for the people at the wedding hall. I'm fine with a normal wedding. It's not like the old days. I apologize for the trouble. I have been longing for this wedding hall since it was first built. I was always talking about how much I wanted it to be here without thinking about the price. I'm sure he felt pressured. Even though he doesn't have the money to afford it, he tried to forcibly give me what I wanted. It's my fault. I'm sorry. Daichi, I'm sorry too.
I'm sorry, Hitomi, that I fell for you. If you'd kept going out with Koki, Hitomi could have had your dream wedding here.
Daichi.
That's not good. If Hitomi hadn't married Daichi, I wouldn't have met and married my husband.
What?
Sugawara-san, if you feel that you cannot have a satisfactory ceremony here, we will not hold you back. But it is possible for us to propose a ceremony as close to your wishes as possible. For example, you are currently requesting the wedding on October, but October is a busy time for reservations, and January would be easier to accommodate.
Is that right?
Yes, we are very happy that you dreamed of having your wedding here. If you'd like, would you let us help you? It is not a simple manner of spending a lot of money to make a good wedding. A ceremony when the bride and groom can be truly celebrated by who all attend. A warm ceremony like that will be an irreplaceable experience for the two of you.
Daichi, let's have the ceremony here. Let's talk about the budget honestly and have another consultation.
Hitomi, can you really prepare a wedding with a lame guy like me?
Idiot. I didn't think you were a cool guy to begin with. I knew that after I broke up with Koki and you went out with me, you got bald spots because you felt guilty for taking me away from Koki.
What? Is that true?
Yeah, to be honest, he was dragging it out about you more than me. When you left your hometown, he was apologizing in his sleep for a while, saying, "I'm sorry, Koki."
Hey, don't say that!
You guys are so close. I'd like to be in charge of Daichi and Hitomi's wedding, since we were best friends in college. Let me help make it the best day for both of you.
Koki, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Nothing was going right for me after what happened with you, and I was so frustrated. I've been feeling like I'm paying the price for what I did.
Daichi's family owned a big company, and he was well off when he was in college. After graduating from college, Daichi went to work as the heir to the company. But the company went bankrupt a few years ago. Daichi is now living a modest life as an ordinary salaryman. He wanted to make the wedding a luxurious one for the sake of his girlfriend, who still stayed with him even though he had slipped. Daichi repeatedly apologized to me, saying that the lack of money had made him feel frustrated with himself for not being the same person he used to be, and that he had made arrogant demands. Following January, they got married at our wedding hall.
Koki, thanks for your kindness during the meeting. Thanks to you, it's a wedding I'll treasure forever.
I'm sorry for being so ridiculously rude at first. I'm glad Koki was here at this wedding hall.
I'm happy I got to celebrate the two of you as well. It was glorious to be able to help my best friend in their time of need. I'm glad I'm doing this job.
You're still willing to call me a best friend?
When I broke up with Hitomi, I couldn't call you my best friend anymore. But the two of you now, I want to call you my best friend again.
Thanks, Koki.
Thanks.
Afterwards, I've kept in touch with Daichi and Hitomi, and we continue to have a good friendship. Daichi's been recommending our wedding place to everyone, and thankfully, the place is getting busier. We, the staff, wish for the happiness of all the people getting married. We wish those who have pledged their love at this wedding hall to live happily for many years to come.
My head hurts. My name is Ryo Suzuki, 28. I'm leaving the company I worked for 6 years. And yesterday was my last day of work, so I had a lot to drink. Anyway, my head hurts. When I sat up a little, a woman was in the middle of changing her clothes with her back to me. What?
Oh, good morning. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Did I do anything weird to you? I will take responsibility.
What? What are you saying? You came in right before closing and ate ramen while you sobbed.
I don't remember anything because I drank too much, but apparently I went to get some ramen to finish up. What? Pork bone broth? Extra hard noodles. Suzuki-san, what happened? Are you closing up store already? Yes, we can serve ramen. Please come in. I entered the neighborhood ramen world in tears.
Suzuki-san, did something happen to you?
Nothing. I just wanted to eat ramen. That can't be. Suzuki-san, who is usually cool, is crying this much. Eat your pork bone broth ramen. Oh, it's so good. Delicious. And the moment I finished eating, I plopped down on the table and fell asleep. I didn't wake up after closing time, so... Karen, lay out the futon upstairs, huh? I'll take him.
Okay.
I've never seen this guy so drunk.
That's right. He must be very sad.
The manager carried me on his shoulders and had his sister Karen lay out a futon for me upstairs. Either way, I apologize. It's fine, Suzuki-san. Look up, here. Why don't you drink some water? Thank you.
Suzuki-san has been a regular since we opened 5 years ago. And you've always been calm and collected, but yesterday you were crying a lot, so we were worried.
Actually, yesterday was the last day of work. I had a confrontation with the boss. I was a founding member of a large, now well-known online retailer. I designed and directed the construction of almost all the systems and conceived the original plan. I've been involved in the maintenance and operation of the site ever since. Well, after all, none of that work as well as the store Suzuki saw built. Cut out the excuses and figure out why it didn't work. Should I help too? Suzuki, you just run and maintain the store that's currently selling. After that, the company launched several new portal sites and online store services. None of them hit the mark. Because of that, I've been at odds with the boss over the difference in direction since about a year ago. I don't think you should raise the fees and charges. This is not the time. You don't tell me what to do, it's my company. It may be good for a while, but it will taper off. Stop complaining. From now on, you're no longer to be involved in the operation or maintenance of the store, Suzuki. And I was hung up on my job and conveniently kicked out of the company. And yesterday was my last day of work. Yeah, you can't help it if you're at odds with each other. Well, the boss is right. It's not my company. I think I've had a lot to drink and a lot to cry about, so I'll forget about it now.
Oh? How about an online site specializing in ramen then?
Yeah, you just love ramen.
Yeah.
Thank you. Talking to you two kind of cheered me up. Then I went home and went to sleep again. I'm gonna do nothing for a while, eat ramen and relax. I think I've worked hard for the last 6 years. I was so tired that I didn't wake up until the evening. Ugh, I slept well. I should thank the ramen shop. Even though I'm a regular, I did something that caused trouble. I'm so sorry about yesterday. Please have this. Thanks, but the fact that you got drunk and wanted to eat our ramen so badly makes us happy.
Right. He was serving in town with such gusto. As a ramen chef, it's something to be happy about. I mean, isn't this Chef Sigi's Baonka-chan? You are indeed the former staff of an online store with a strong food background. I've always wanted to try it, but there's always a waiting list.
I'm glad you like it. I use my connections. Today I'll have pork bone broth ramen with extra hard noodles and menma, please. Oh, by the way, Suzuki-san, is it okay if I ask for your phone number or something? Karen and I were talking about making a website for our restaurant, and we're hoping you could help us out. I'm totally willing to do it. On the contrary, please let me make it for you as an apology. Then, 4 days later, around 8 p.m., I got a call from the manager of Ramen World, and I immediately thought that it was a consultation about the website development, but... Then again, this is the peak time for the restaurant, isn't it? Suzuki-san, can you come to the store right now? Yes, I'll be right there. The manager called me over, and there was a man from the Kyushu Local Commerce and Industry Association who had come to open a stall at the Kyushu Products Exhibition. Sorry to bother you. Suzuki-san, I'm sorry to call you out of the blue. He's an old customer who comes here every time he comes to Tokyo. I thought maybe Suzuki-san could give him some advice. I'd like to promote our specialties more. Compared to the past, there are more product exhibitions and antenna stores, but there still aren't enough orders. Do you have an online store? We do, but they are made by the local government, so they don't have the ability to communicate, and the cost of opening a major store is too high to promote the local area. I see. I'll think of something. I was feeling a little excited. Exchanging business cards with a man from the Commerce and Industry Association. I guess I like my job after all. An online store specializing in specialty products. Not bad. After I went home that day, I sat down in front of my computer for the first time in a while. I know how to do it. I've been doing this for a long time. I was starting to enjoy myself as I was laying the groundwork for design, subcontracting, and so on. 4 months later, after a series of in-depth messages and tests, a site specializing in ordering specialty products was completed. Are you sure this is the right cost? I'm also concerned about your marketing ability. It's fine. I'm pretty confident about marketing. And after 2 months of service, we can't keep up with production, and there's a waiting list for reservations. I'm glad we were able to work together on this. I haven't been excited like this in a while. Products started selling much better than expected, and we started getting calls from various prefectures to the Commerce and Industry Association. That's when I decided to start my own company. Producers in various municipalities are very happy, so this is very rewarding. Well, the people from the Commerce and Industry Association were happy. I knew Suzuki-san was amazing.
I also ordered a cheesecake from Hokkaido the other day. I was so impressed with how easy it was to buy.
I'm grateful to the manager and Karen-san for getting me a new job right away. After that, I started going out to eat ramen even more often than before to repay the favor. I got to know the manager and Karen even better than before. By the time the service had been in operation for 6 months, it had become an online store where customers could order local specialties from all 47 prefectures. Ice cream and fruits in the summer, crabs in the winter. I'm thinking of adding more categories, since general merchandise and clothing are also popular. Oh, and let's widen the scope of requests and suggestions from sellers to me. It worked. I was happy to hear the seller's voice of appreciation, and the site grew in size as the sellers and I became close.
It's a great store. Thank you so much.
I never thought people from all over the country would buy me products. It's very rewarding because it's a pure ranking with low listing fees and no high-end plans to improve the ranking. Can't we do something to repay the store? Let's make a limited edition product that can only be purchased at your store.
Sounds great. Can't we discuss this with other sellers?
I couldn't believe it. All the users of the online store promoted products that were only available here. That was a surprise jackpot. Wow, you guys are so kind. I'm impressed. The website that I created, which specializes in ordering local specialties, has been growing in sales and media coverage, and more people are interested in using the site. After a year of running the service, I started seeing a lot of bad reviews online about the store from the place I used to work at. The service got worse. The fees went up several times in a short period of time, listing fees too high to continue. And one day,
Suzuku, there you are.
what? Why are you here?
Because you never pick up the phone. I saw you talking about this store in your interview.
That's why you're here. What a stalker. So what do you want?
Thanks for asking. Help us. Our company is nothing without you.
You said that when you started the company too, right? But when you didn't need me anymore, you simply cut me off.
I apologize. It's my company, and I didn't like how you were treated like the only person who made a difference. I'm sorry.
No thanks. I'm not gonna trust someone who betrayed me once. Please leave.
That's right. Could you leave if you're not gonna order my ramen? Shut up. We're talking right now.
I'll call the police for obstructing business.
This is a very important person's restaurant which I've been taking care of. Please don't make a scene.
Think about it. Pick up the phone.
Sorry for interrupting your business. I'm in debt to your store. If there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to ask.
What are you talking about? You think we don't know?
What?
That's right. Suzuki-san only comes in at night, so you probably don't know this, but there's a long line every day for the past 6 months of that place during the day.
Suzuki-san told the story behind the creation of the online store in an interview and said something like, "When I was sad and drunk, I really wanted to eat this ramen, and it became very popular.
Huh? I didn't know that.
But if you insist on thanking me, will you stay over with just the two of us this time? I mean, you said you'd take responsibility or something, didn't you?"
Please, let me take responsibility. And a few months later, the former online store announced that they were shutting down their service and the company went bankrupt.
There's this ramen place I'd like to try. Would you like to go next Tuesday? I have days off then.
Yes! Our specialties ordering side is still going strong and more stores are opening. And every Tuesday...
Staying over today?
Yeah. I look forward to having ramen dates with Karen. My name is Hiro Hondo. It's my first year working and I'm exhausted from working overtime on holidays every day. I used to commute from my parents' house, but the commute was way too long, so I moved to a place 2 stops away from work and started living alone. Excuse me, can I have the ginger pork set meal, please?
Yes, sir!
There is a diner next to the apartment I moved into, and I've been going here since the day I moved in. I can only cook simple dishes, and I'm so busy with work, so I'm quite grateful for this place. I can eat delicious food, and the staff is very beautiful. The woman who works at this diner is Kasumi Kusunoki. She's a relative of the owner and the wife, and she's a beautiful single mother with a son named Sota, who's in the 1st grade of elementary school. She seems to be about the same age as me, but she's raised an elementary school child by herself. I'm still a child myself. The reason why I know so much about this restaurant is that I go there 3 times a week. So they know my face, and the owner and his wife, Kasumi-san, are very easygoing and talk to me in a friendly manner. Oh, you're here again? Are you here for Kasumi-san after all? This good-looking man who looks like he has a lot of money is Kasukawa-san. I see him pretty often here, so I thought we were in the same situation. But it seems like he's just in love with Kasumi-san. No, I've told you many times, I just come here because it's close to my house. Huh. It seems there are quite a few people who are after Kasumi-san. I don't like Kasugawa-san because he has a very nasty way of getting involved.
Here's your ginger pork set meal.
The owner and his wife are nice to me because I'm close to Kasumi-san's age, and as long as I don't meet Kasukawa-san, it'll be great. Kasumi-san's son, Sota, sometimes takes his meals in the corner of the diner, or does his homework if no one is around. Sota is shy and doesn't talk much with the other customers. But after Kasumi-san and the others told him that I worked for a game company, Sota started to talk to me and we became close.
Hiro, is it true that there will be a new Sekai No Fushigi Adventure series?
Oh, the information was already released, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right.
You're making Sekai No Fushigi Adventure, Hiro?
Well, a lot of people are working on it. I'm one of them.
I see! Hiro, you're so cool!
He's a little mature for a first grader, but he's still a kid. How cute.
Wow, I'm so excited. What?
Nothing. I'm just happy someone who's into games like me.
Huh? Here you go. Oh, you two look like you're having fun.
Yes, we're just talking about games.
A little bit. Thank you for hanging out with Sota.
No problem. It's a pleasure for me too. A few days later. Wait, Sota? What's he doing so late? Good evening, Sota. What's wrong? Did something happen?
I got in a fight with Mom. I don't like Mom anymore.
How come? Can you tell me what happened?
I went to my classmate's house today, and his dad built a swing set in the yard. I told Mom I wanted one too.
Yeah.
But my mom said I couldn't because she couldn't build the swing by herself, and we don't have a yard.
Yeah, it'll be hard for a woman to build one on her own, even if they had a yard.
But the kid I went to play with said he would ask his dad to help make it for us, and I didn't want to be the only one who couldn't have one.
I see.
My mom always said she would do the best for her dad too, so I asked her to make me a swing like the other dads, but she said we can't. She told me to go play on the swings at the park. Mom doesn't know what I'm going through. It's not just today. People at school say it's weird not having a dad, and I'm the only one who couldn't draw a portrait of my dad.
Maybe your friend's dad is good at building things. I don't think he could make all the swings.
But my mom said she would do everything my dad would do. If Dad was here, he would understand how I feel. Mom doesn't know what it's like to be a man. So I told her to be my dad right now. I told her she's a liar, she can't be my dad. That's why I came here. Because Mom looked like she was going to cry.
Sota, I'm sure you've seen your mom working hard. You know that Kasumi-san can't actually be your dad, right?
Yeah.
I understand how you miss your dad, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't say things like that.
Yeah.
Besides, what if your mom said she would have preferred a girl?
I can't be a girl.
Then you know that your mom can't be your dad, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sure you're putting up with a lot. You don't have to hold back when you have a hard time or when you want to cry. Let's not say anything else that might upset your mom, okay? It's a promise between us guys.
Okay, yeah.
He fell asleep after all that crying. She must be so worried. So I should take him to Kasumi-san as soon as possible.
Sota!
I'm sorry, he fell asleep while I was carrying him.
Thank goodness. Where was he?
He was crying in the park.
Park, thank you so much, Hiro-san. I was worried he might get into an accident or something. Oh my.
Thank you so much, Hiro!
I'm glad he's okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
It seems like something happened at school recently, and he's been begging for his father. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't understand his feelings properly, and this happened.
Uncle, Auntie, and Kasumi-san closed the store and were looking for him and thanked me in tears. A few days later,
Hiro-san, what did you talk about with Sota? Ever since that day, he stopped talking about his father because he promised Hiro-san wouldn't.
well, I'm sorry. It's a promise between us guys.
What? I'm curious. But if it's a promise between men, I can't force you to tell.
Since then, Sota-kun started becoming more friendly to me than ever before, and he started talking to me about things at school that he couldn't tell Kasumi-san about. And we even played in the park on weekends and holidays. Sota-kun sometimes came over to my house because our apartments were next door to each other. Kasumi-san also called me when she had problems at home, and the three of us spent more and more time together. Then, as the months passed, Salsa became a second grader, and I was in my second year of working. And although I was still as busy as ever, I was leading a life with a little more leeway than in my first year.
Hero, I was chosen to be the relay runner!
That's great! I was fast when I was a kid too.
Really? Then I want you to run with me next time, and practice passing the baton!
I haven't done much exercise for a while, let alone run. I think I'll be fine. Winning the child over first, huh? That's very sly of you. It's not like that. Huh? Talking big for a commoner. Practicing in the park was tough, and I was feeling the pain from not exercising enough. That day, Kasukawa-san and I were the only customers in the store. Ouch, I'm so sore. I have to exercise more. Salsa, I have something for you.
What's this? It's not my birthday.
You were chosen for the relay, weren't you? I thought I'd get you a special pair of shoes.
You know my shoe size?
Yeah, that's right. A pro can figure it out in no time.
Gross.
I think you should accept people's favors with an open heart.
No, I don't need it. The shoes my mom bought for me are easy to run in. That's right, Kasukawa-san. We can't accept such an expensive gift. Thank you for your kindness, though.
What? What would you like then? Clothes? A house? I can give you guys anything you'd like.
Anything?
That's right, anything. I can give you anything you ask for, Sota.
I see. Then stop being mean to Hiro.
What?
And I want you to stop coming to school from time to time. You stand out, and the teacher even called you a weirdo. What?
What?
You like my mom, don't you? But I wouldn't want you to be my dad. Manami said it's annoying to be pushy. Besides, Mom likes Hiro.
What?
Hey, Sota! What are you talking about all of a sudden? And I like Hiro too. I want him to be my dad, so good luck with finding a new mom. Hey! That's rude to Hiro-san. Really? But don't you like Mom too, Hiro?
Huh? Yeah, I do.
Can you be my dad?
Yeah, I was hoping I could.
What? Is Sota making you say that?
No, I was flustered because it came out all of a sudden, but I would like to marry you, and I was hoping you would let me be Sota's father.
Yay! Let's have a wedding ceremony now!
Now?
Manami said to strike while the iron is hot.
Who is this Manami?
A girl in the neighborhood. She's in 6th grade. Manami! I always thought she looked mature for her age. Uncle, Auntie, bring the wedding dress.
I can't right away, but we should hurry. Let's use the venue my friend recommended.
Hey, calm down. Sota, weddings can't happen right away. You need to greet Hiro's parents first.
Really? Do you have parents, Hiro?
Yeah. If we get married, my parents would be your grandparents?
Oh, if you become my dad, I'm going to have grandparents too. Hey, slow down. Shouldn't we start things slow and date before getting married?
You two are basically dating all this time.
I feel bad rushing things. I'm sorry, Hiro-san.
I'm okay with rushing things. Yeah.
All right, let's go meet Grandpa and Grandma. Wait! Hiro-san's parents are going to be surprised if you call them Grandpa and Grandma all of a sudden.
Oh, it's okay. I've been talking to my parents about the two of you since the day I moved in. They understand how I feel, and they were very supportive.
What?
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.